What's up, YouTube? This is Taryn with the Soul Vibe Tarot. It's gonna be a new moon reading. I've already been meditating and centering myself, so let's take a couple breaths together, because breath is the life force of everything that we are. If you think about quantum scales, quantum physics type stuff, every particle probably has a whole universe within it. And so we're probably breathing in universes and life force. So let's just take a couple breaths together and just get centered together. Nice, long, slow, gentle, deep breaths. Just feel the relaxation reverberate throughout your body and every particle of your beingness. So, I'm gonna do a new moon spread. I'm gonna do the same one that I used this last time. But I'm gonna try to meditate on some words before I started. I wasn't really getting much, but what I did get was self, moving, spirit, love, gold. I got expansion, progression, growth. Control, which kind of felt like self-control. Baptized, which I kind of didn't want to put because it has a religious connotation to it, but if I'm trusting myself, I'm gonna put what I get. So baptized, Zeon or Zenon, which is like Zeon. I don't know. I'm gonna Google that after I do this. But yeah, so that's what I got. I'm gonna use my new moon spread from last time, but I'm also gonna pull some oracle cards just for extra context on the energy and everything. If I sound, I'm not tired, but I was literally sleeping, and then this idea popped in my head. It was a new moon reading would be really good, and then it would not go away. And so I'm like, all right, I hear you, spirit. I'm gonna just get up and do it. Because my sleeping schedule has been a little bit crazy. It's been all the way flipped around, and I'm trying to get it back to normal. But also at the same time, it could be that I'm just called to work with these times right now that I'm operating on. So there's also that. There's a little Palo Santo. They say Palo Santo is like holy wood. They say it's used to neutralize energy or promote positive energy. But to me, it just smells really, really good. And then I got a frankincense incense. It is so good. It's just gotta be what heaven smells like. The frankincense supreme. Sorry, I had to go relight it. But yeah, I got some frankincense incense and chakra incense. But the frankincense is so good. And I had different types of incense before. And I was like, what makes it smell so good? And it's the frankincense. Because I never had straight up frankincense incense. but it's really good. It's like aromatherapy for real. So I'm gonna pull some oracle cards to go with this new moon reading. So the new moon reading is going to be reading the energy where it's going to be for the collective. So it's where the collective is right now, what's blocking the collective from growing, what do the collective need to leave behind, or what does, what, man, what intentions. Let me like redo this now. 1 second. Okay, I had to like rewrite this because my handwriting was crazy. I was using a weird pen. It had like bust, but I digress. So the third card was, what intention should the collective set in order to grow? The fourth, what knowledge does the collective need to gain to aid in the cultivation of its intentions? And the last one is, what positive energy will emerge during this phase? So, bear with me. I'm gonna pull some oracles. So, let's just. Alright, source. Oracles for this collective new moon reading. Oracles for this collective new moon reading. That's a lot. Let me get a couple cards for this collective new moon reading, so I'm gonna just keep staying centered. Okay. Anything else? So we got signs and reminders coming out. Hopefully the lighting's good on that. Signs and reminders. Look at those beautiful colors. Then we also have Mother and Father God. I feel like that's what's gonna come out at this time. That's what flipped anyway. Alright, so we're gonna leave that at that. So with signs and reminders, I know this is like angels, beings of light, spirit guides, loved ones are around you, sending you signs and reminders. So you might see like butterflies or feathers or birds, and you have like a aha, or like you might see certain things and you get a thought like, oh, Uncle Jimmy. And that's more than likely that's like your Uncle Jimmy sending you signs and reminders from the other side. And Mother, Father, God, I don't remember exactly, but that's why we got the book, so I'm going to read that. I feel like they're going to say really good universal energies are around you. All right. You are connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure, and the Creator power is proud of you. You are being encouraged to have faith and know that anything is possible for you. No matter what you may be going through, you are always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. which if we're gonna be having new moon energies, that's a good energy to have. Some mother, father, God energy, the source of creation, the source of everything, is enveloping you and is around you at this time and sending you signs and reminders, not just from your guides and angels and your loved ones, but from the heart of God itself. Like, that's major. That's amazing. That's amazing energy to have, especially for a new moon cycle, which is like manifestational energy going forward for like the next, I don't know, like months or something. Forgive me if I'm not as well versed in astrology. I'm getting there. But yeah, to have that energy for your new moon cycle, that's really, really good. Hopefully I'm part of the collective with this, because I did a reading for the collective, and I was definitely a part of that reading. Let's get an oracle for the collective. New moon collective reading. What messages from soul do we have? Balance, in which I was journaling earlier in my manifestation book for the new moon. It's like the first time I did it, or maybe the second, I don't know, but it's the first time I'm taking it seriously. But I definitely wrote in my book that I want to feel balance and have inner balance. But this says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance. I also saw another green card. I believe it was gratitude, but we'll see if any other soul messages want to come out. For like one more. And then we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It kind of came out in the reverse. So it could be that the collective is releasing energy of blame and coming into more of a state of balance within themselves. And then loneliness at the bottom of the deck. I know that I am never alone. You know why you're never alone? Because you got father and mother God energy enveloping you all the time and sending you signs and reminders. Romance and connection at the bottom of this other one. I accept responsibility for my well-being. But it was in the reverse. So I feel like the collective could definitely be releasing the energy of blame. That would be a wonderful thing. Could definitely help come into balance with the beingness that we are, the light that we are, the love that we are. Balance. I bring a state of perfection, perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let's get a starseed oracle for this new moon reading source. Somebody came out. So we got wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. And any other starseed oracles. So if you're thinking about doing something, it might be that it's on divine timing. and divine timing is at play, and it might not be ready to take action just yet, but all the weight being stillness for the inspired action that's going to bring you to where you're trying to go. Exactly. Sorry, I kind of suck at shuffling. I don't do the whole like card thing. I don't know how to do that. So I just let them flip. But I got space on my phone, so I can do this all day. And then we got Messenger. Serious energy bringing harmony and balance. And at the bottom, Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So, but what came out for sure was wait, it's not time yet, things are being woven, and Messenger, serious energy bringing harmony into balance. And so it could be that maybe the collective might have to wait a little bit because they're releasing this energy of blame and this negative energy and coming into balance. So maybe the universe is saying to wait so that you can move from a more balanced place. It's funny because the Messenger says bringing harmony and balance, and the balance card already came out. I love it when shit like that happens. So let's get a Divine Abundance Oracle. We ain't even start the tarot reading yet. Divine Abundance Oracle Source. So we got surrender, which says, sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. So we're surrendering to trying to control everything. The universe also, or the Starseed Oracle also said to wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. So it could be that the collective is trying to take action while still holding a older energy of blame, but it's getting I feel like it's getting released, and Father and Mother God are here helping you. Divine beings are helping you. So we got two cards that popped out. Your Path, which says, Dear Lord, help me trust that there is a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. And then we also have Non-Duality, which says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. That's powerful. It's like being in the world but not of it. Your Path, surrender. That's like, Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. And then that to me feels like it goes with the surrender card, which says, sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. And then the Starseed Oracle is saying, wait, and there's an energy bringing harmony and balance. It could be from like cosmic star family, but it's coming straight from, but it's like Father and Mother God is here helping you to get out of this old energy, old negative energy, and bring in energy of balance. Well, it's not even bringing in. Oh man, they're not bringing in energy of balance so much because we're naturally balanced. Okay. So we're gonna get into this tarot reading now. I normally don't split it, but it's like multiple ways you can read tarot cards. So the first one is, where is the collective right now? Where is the collective right now? Where is the collective right now? So I just saw the Tower. So the Queen of Swords came out in the reverse. This is where the collective is now. 2. What's blocking the collective from growing? What does the collective need to leave behind? What's blocking the collective from growing? What does the collective need to leave behind? Give me 1 second, sorry. My bad. I can't shuffle right now. I think because my hands are dry. And I got shea butter, but it's upstairs. What's blocking the collective from growing? What does the collective need to leave behind? What needs to get left behind? What's blocking? What needs to get left behind? Something. We got 8 of Pentacles. 3. What intention should I set in order to grow? Or the collective. Yeah. So we got Justice, but it came out in the reverse. It was about to be upright, but it fell in the reverse. 4. What knowledge do I need to gain to aid in the cultivation of the intentions? What knowledge does the collective need first? King of Swords. That's funny. The Queen of Swords came out in the reverse of where the collective is and the knowledge that they need to gain to aid in the cultivation of their intentions is the King of Swords. Okay, and the last one. What positive energy will emerge during this phase? Positive energy will emerge during this phase. Oh, well dang. So we got a lot of cards that came out, but what flipped up was 3 cards. So we have the Sun, the High Priestess, and 7 of Swords. Well, I'm gonna keep all of these because they came out. I mean, once the Sun comes out, I mean, that's like Gotta keep that. But also, what fell on the floor was the death card, transformation and rebirth, and also the page of wands. The page of wands. The page of wands came out in my last new moon reading, and it was reversed for where the other was at. But transformation is never bad for what's gonna happen. Now, the Angel Wisdom Tarot comes with an explanation. I'm gonna read all of them for each of the cards. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm gonna read all the explanations for each of the cards, and I'm gonna clarify each of the cards as well. The shuffling will be easier because I got another deck that's like less big cards. So 1, where is the collective at right now? And the Queen of Wands came out in the reverse. Now, this one says, brilliant experience, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, divorce, or unmarried individuals. Now, in the reverse, I feel like in the upright, the energy is saying it's in like this queenly energy. Now, she could be a bitch, but she's handling business. She's getting truth, cutting out what no longer serves her. Hopefully she's doing it with humility and grace. But in the reverse, I feel like there could be a coldness. There could be there could be a coldness. There could be a bitchiness. Being cut through very serious, not in like the wrong side of a queen, maybe. I feel like in the reverse, she's not like a nice queen, or she might not be feeling in her queenly energy, but the energy of the queen is there for her to do what she has to do for herself. So I feel like it's there, and we're gonna clarify it, so it's okay. I wonder if I should clarify it now. Here now. Okay. Where is my... It's right here. It's right here. So... I wonder if I should clarify all of them right now. And just go through each of them. I'm going to just read it out anyway. So for card 2, what's blocking from growing? What do you need to leave behind? So Eight of Pentacles talks about work, and it says learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor, attention to detail, skilled work that you love. So I guess what needs to be left behind, not to say that you have to quit your job or your like livelihood and what you do for money, but just make sure, is it aligned with your purpose? Does it feel like your soul's purpose? Does it give you life to be doing your work? Some people, they wake up happy to go to work. Can you believe it? I can't believe it, because I left my old job. I did it because I felt like I had to. I did it because I felt like it was familiar. I did it because, and it didn't feel good to go there. It was just so much stuff that wasn't aligning with what I wanted, and it didn't feel good. It's just like, why keep putting up with that? Not saying that you should or shouldn't do anything, but it's just like new moon energy. Take stock of your life. It's a good time to take stock and sort of focus on what you want and how you want your work to go. Like, is your work how you want it to be? Like, do you want this as it is, or do you want to manifest something better, something that you love? It doesn't, Just make sure like whatever you're doing is in line with your soul's purpose and what you want to do. It's never too late to follow your passions. I never thought I would be doing tarot readings, but I love it. Like, I love doing readings. I love the feeling from doing readings. I love like helping people at the same time, and it's like every reading amazes me because I never would have expected that I would be doing this, but I love it. It's like, it's so good for me. But I took a leap of faith, and I was like, I just felt calls from the universe, and I'm like, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I learned, I paid attention, I paid attention to myself. The way I learn is that I need some context to go off of. I'm very a critical thinker, so I need to learn stuff. So I did my best to learn, and I do it intuitively as well, and get messages from what I'm seeing. Sorry if it's not clear. So yeah, 3. What intention should I set, or what intention should the collective set in order to grow? And we have the balance in the reverse. Now, upright, it says being impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So it could be that in order to grow, you need to give balance to some aspects of your life. And it could be that you need to give balance to the working aspects of your life. But that's just speculation from here. We're going to clarify everything anyway. But what intention should you set in order to grow? An intention of bringing balance to your life and situations that you don't feel are balanced, because the justice talks about bringing balance to situations, having a favorable outcome. It could be like a court situation, but what I'm feeling is like it says, stand up for what you believe. To be in your energy and be in your power and being what you believe in, that's like being in a place of balance and having balance about whatever it is, whatever stance that you're taking. So for this to be in the reverse, I feel like it's definitely calling to have balance in your life, and it could be to bring balance to the block of your work. Now 4 is, what knowledge do I need to gain to aid in the cultivation of the intention? So coming from the collective needs a king of swords energy. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional, relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. Not to say that the collective needs to be emotionally unavailable not to say that they need to gain emotional unavailability in order to cultivate their intentions, but I guess to be impartial, to have a stance of getting the truth, remaining wise and fair-minded about what it is that you're doing. Like I said, with the whole 8 of Pentacles, you don't want to leave your job if you know that's your livelihood and things like that, but you want to definitely dream big, communicate what you need, communicate your needs and what you feel, because he's a king of swords, and he's in the king of swords energy. And so the king of swords energy, he communicates and he says what he has to say and does what he has to do. And if need be, he will pick up this sword and do what he has to do in order to get what he needs done. Just like the queen of swords, she will cut a bitch, he will cut a bitch. So it might not be that you need to cut a bitch, but you need to be adamant about what you want and what you think and how you feel in order to bring balance into different aspects of your life. That's what I feel like that could be. And then the positive energy that will emerge during this phase. So we got the Sun. Now the Sun is the happiest card in tarot. It says a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. So it could be that what's gonna emerge is, you know, you got Father and Mother God, you got I totally forgot the oracles. Wow, a need for balance. Wow. Okay. And then wow. Okay. The Starseed Oracle, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So you have and then I can't make this up. Wait, don't quit your job. Wait for the balance to come in that's coming in. Oh man. So yeah, the Justice is in reverse, talking about having balance, and then the balance card is right there. Sorry about that. I kind of botched that, but look, we're getting it done. It's all coming together. So yeah, signs and reminders that the Father and Mother God energy, the infinite, unconditional, loving energy of the source of all creation is with you, and beings of light, cosmic star family, are bringing in the energy of harmony and balance as you release blame. Bro, the Sun is the happiest card in tarot, so it could be that Father and Mother God energy is helping you to cultivate this balance that the soul, the intention of the soul in order to grow is coming. It's like a balance is coming in. Wow, that's crazy. So it's new. See, that's the whole thing about like the universe. Source knows, your soul knows, like your higher self knows what you need before you even realize what you need. Like that's the high priestess, high intuitional energy, very in tune with her intuition. Could be a guy, but it's all energy, so it doesn't matter. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So that could be why the Wait card is here. Because you're supposed to meditate. That's what I said earlier though. Take inspired action. Maybe wait a little bit. Center yourself. Balance your energy. Let your energy be balanced as you release old feelings of blame or guilt, and you accept responsibility for your well-being, not putting it on anything else, but balancing yourself and bringing a state of perfect harmony into your world without judgment, and meditating and getting into this energy of balance. And then we also had the Seven of Swords here. So, a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. So this could be, but they're saying like it's a positive energy. That could potentially be an outcome of everything here. And you know what they say, everything that happens is for you and not to you. So it could be that something happens that you need to be honest with yourself, but don't worry, we're going to clarify this. Embarrassing secrets. But it could be like a release of... It could be something happening that lets you know. Because it's like, if you have like a shitty friend or something, and you're like, oh man, my friend is shitty, they're fake. Why is this happening to me, blah, blah, blah. But everything happens for a reason. Like, they let you know something so you can release it and let it go. So it could be that it's something like that happens. Or it could be, it could possibly be self-deception. But is everything, the Sun is here. The Sun is the happiest card in tarot, and it's a very prominent energy. So I feel like no matter if this happens, the Sun is going to shine on it, period. But you have to stay centered and balanced within yourself. in order to get the guidance and divine guidance to navigate around this and navigate with it and have a knowing with it. So now I'm going to clarify everything. My lighter running out. I gotta get a new one. So I stopped smoking. I just use my lighters for incense and sage now. I love it. Okay, Queen of Swords. Came right out. King of Cups. So, where are they right now? So it could be... Let's get one more. One more for this Queen of Swords reverse. Clarify this Queen of Swords reverse. Star. Okay. So, the Queen of Swords reverse, it could be that this King of Cups came out first. So it could be that this King of Cups is very emotionally balanced, loving, giving, courage. I want to say courageous, yeah, but compassionate. That's the C word I'm looking for. Balanced, emotionally balanced, courageous, compassionate, giving, loving, nurturing, emotionally, just lovely king energy to have. And the star talks about wish fulfillment or positive outcomes to situations, like bliss coming in. And with this Queen of Swords reversed, I feel like this is what you naturally are. And it could be that there's a healing taking place, because the star could also mean healing. So I feel like there is a healing, which makes me look at the blame and balance. Like, this queen is not in her queenly energy. She could be letting things get to her, and this swords talk about intellect. So it could be that things are in the intellect getting to you intellectually in your mind, but I feel like this is what you naturally are, this loving creature, or this is where you want to be, and this healing is taking place in order to bring you back to this healed, balanced state. Again, balance, bringing a state of perfect harmony into your world and without judgment. And there's a lot of energy for bringing harmony and balance, living your authentic, and then non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while you are also bowing to the inner divine. He's also very intuitive. Water signifies emotion, but he's very intuitive as well. You can become fluent at doing both, and I feel like there's a healing taking place. And I'm looking at the surrender, learning to surrender. Stop trying to control everything and just be. High Priestess, she doesn't try to control, she just receives. So I feel like there's definitely some energy of balance being restored to this queen that's in the reverse. Anything else? Oh, it's just upside down. I don't know if I want to take 3, but I'm going to just read it out anyway. Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration, working with other people. Could be working with spirit or working with people in the physical. King of Swords in the upright again. So King of Swords is out here twice. And then I had King of Wands as well, which talks about passionate, taking action. I feel like this queen in the reverse is going to be corrected. I wanted one more, but yeah, if anything, I feel like it's passionately stating what you need. Even if the queen is in reverse, she's got a lot of major energy. And it's just energy. It could be male or female, but there's a lot of major energy backing her up. So I feel like she might have felt like she's not speaking her piece when it comes to different collaborations with different people, but and it has her out of balance, but she's going to be speaking up King of Swords energy. It's like might potentially even higher than the Queen of Swords energy. And for that to be in the upright, because my deck was just upside down. But for that King of Swords energy and the King of Wands energy to be with that Queen of Swords in reverse, along with the King of Cups, I feel like she's definitely getting herself together. King of Wands, he takes action. He does what he has to do. King of Swords will cut MF. So, for the Eight of Pentacles and what's blocking, I feel like new clarity is going to come with whatever it is that is blocking you about this. It could be, I feel like it could be a work situation. But there's going to be new clarity, new ideas to move forward with this work situation that might be potentially blocking you and what you might need to leave behind. It could be that you have a lack mentality, like you're holding, like she's holding on to the pentacles, but she's not down by any means. She has stability, but she has a lackful mindset. So it could be that there's a lackful mindset going on when it comes to your work, and you may be feeling like you can't go and pursue your passions, because if you do, it'll be some type of lack as a result of it. But I feel like you're going to be gaining new clarity about this whole situation with your work, because Father and Mother God energy is around you, loving you, bringing you balance, restoring balance, and releasing energies of blame and like negative energies. But again, wait. Don't act too quickly. Just wait and meditate and really get into your intuition about what you need. This is getting into your intuition about what you need. The light going into her mind. Just wait, balance yourself, center yourself, get into your intuition about what you need. Anything else for this Eight of Pentacles? Sorry this is about to be a long video, but I like to talk. And then we also have a Page of Cups. So, Page of Cups talks about, people say it could be an apology, but what I'm feeling like is, I always look at this pig in the corner, pigs fly. But I feel like, the energy of a new trajectory. I feel like there could be, I'm sorry, my phone just said 15%. I did not charge my phone. This was an impromptu reading. Like I said, I just got up and did it. What's blocking you and what this is about? I feel like a new perspective could be, a new and emotional perspective could be found about coming when it comes to your work. It could be an adolescent energy. You could find out that like, hey, I can do what I want to do, and I can like pursue my passions, and it'll be it's like a heartfelt energy, an emotionally heartfelt energy. So I feel like it could be the new clarity that's coming in, and a new emotional clarity that's coming in when it pertains to your work. Now, the Justice in reverse. What intention should you set? An intention for balance, but I feel like that's already there. Like, God got you. God already knew before I even like put the cards out, which is, it's not nuts. It's very impressive. Any clarifiers for this Justice in the reverse? So the Queen of Cups came out in the reverse. Yeah, Queen of Cups came out in the reverse. So it could be in an emotional balance. Like I said, the blame came out in the reverse. So it's like, accept responsibility for your own well-being. So I feel like feelings of blame are being released. Feelings of blame are being released in order to bring balance back to situations and aspects of your energy and of your life. The Queen of Cups in reverse, she's like not loving. Again, she could be cold, maybe not as intuitive as she could be. Let's get another card. Anything for this Queen of Cups? So there's gonna be a victorious energy about it. I feel like there's gonna be choice. There's gonna be a choice to pursue something that is mattering to you. She's leaning on this wine and is leaning on the outside, looking out the window. Queen of Wands. She's very fiery, beautiful, passionate, and she's not remaining small, so anybody else can feel big, you know. So we have the Devil as well, shadow energy, which it could be. That's why Father and Mother God energy is not to say that they're never shining, because it's always there, but it could be that the shadow energy has gotten a little bit too much, and so it has you out of balance, and so God is coming in, and like star beings and like star family and beings of light are coming in to help bring balance back to you. And then we have the Two of Swords, which talks about like stalemated energy, not moving forward, taking off the blindfold. So it could be that because of the shadow energy, it could be that the shadow energy has you halted, not moving forward, but it's being cut out. But there's a card of victory, and you I feel like whatever it is, you're gonna have victory in choosing to pursue your passions and what you're passionate about, and what makes you feel alive inside. Because this shadow energy has you halted and like stalemated, but I feel like there's gonna be victory. I feel like there's gonna be victory in you making a choice for your passions and yourself and what makes you feel fiery and then alive and ignited within. And that's gonna help to bring you back to balance. And that's gonna help bring harmony and balance to this reversed like intentions to follow. So what intentions you need to bring back harmony and balance is to like follow your passions, follow what makes you feel alive, follow what, even at any capacity, it could be small or large, just start to do it. Like if you like to paint, you don't have to quit your job, but just like start painting a little bit more. Give yourself some time to sorry, I'm trying to check my battery. Give yourself some time to sorry about the inverted view, because oh man, I don't know if this is gonna even be like upright. Hopefully it's not upside down when I play it back. But yeah. So where were we? Yeah, I feel like you choosing your passions. What intentions did you set? Intentions of following your passions and following what makes you feel good and feel alive. Yeah. So card number 4. What knowledge do you need to gain to aid in the cultivating of your intentions? King of Swords. Can I get clarified for this King of Swords, please? So we got 3 that came out. So the King of Swords talks about intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking and communication. So what knowledge do you need in order to gain this talk? You got the Hangman. I gotta bring it a little lower. The camera's like different. So we got the Hangman, which talks about gaining clarity, getting a new perspective, and also what I love about this is that, like, all right, so you see how the devil has this person up in their head, but it's on a string. The hangman, I love how she's gaining new perspective and gaining clarity, but she got strings on here, but they're cut. And I don't know if they did that intentionally, but I saw that one day and I was like, ooh, it's just interesting when these come out together. But I feel like, what knowledge you need to do is get yourself a new perspective on how you're looking at it. And once you get a new perspective, like the way you think about things changes the way it is. So once you get a new perspective about how you're looking at it, the thing that you're looking at has to change. And this talks of, we got the Fool. It could be like a new journey or taking a leap of faith, starting a new adventure. So maybe get information or different perspectives or clarity about starting a new adventure or taking a leap of faith. It could, and I said earlier, like putting more energy towards your passions and what you're passionate about. And then also the Three of Cups, which talks about collaboration, celebration. It could be that you're collaborating with somebody, or it can be reconciliation with someone. But the knowledge, it could be that you are getting together with someone and they're sharing some knowledge with you about having a leap of faith or starting a new journey. But it'll definitely help to get some perspective, get a different perspective of what you're looking at, so that you can have a different viewpoint of it and gain some clarity about anything that you feel confused about. The number 5, what positive energy will emerge during this phase? The Sun, I kind of feel like we don't have to clarify that, because the Sun is the Sun. The Sun is like the happiest card in tarot. That's what it is. The High Priestess, I feel like this talks about meditation, getting in your energy, and getting in touch with your intuition. For shits and giggles, we'll clarify them, but I want to clarify the 7 of Swords first. I feel like 7 of Swords. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. What is this about? Because the 7 of Swords talks about deception. It could be self-deception. But for that to be a positive energy, it could be that something happens where though you see somebody's true colors, and then you're like, you know what, I'm not even mad, thank you for showing me, now get the hell on. 7 of Swords. Tell me about this 7 of Swords. This is very interesting. So, positive energy will emerge during this phase. The Sun and the High Priestess, and then the 7 of Swords is like out of place. And what I said was, somebody could show you their true colors, and you might be able to finally cut out some, I don't want to say dead weight, but it's just like you might be able to end the cycle. So we have the World ending a cycle in happiness and like harmony, in which, you know, you got the Messenger bringing in an energy of harmony and balance. So I feel like God energy, source energy has heard what you asked for and is delivering, I feel like. And don't judge how that looks, because they're balancing out your life and what you've asked for, and your energies and what you asked for. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You might need to do that without judgment, because source energy might be removing some stuff out of your life, and it might happen in a way that is going to leave you emotional and saddened, and you might have to cut somebody out. And this Queen is coming out in the upright now. for what positive energy will. Wow, this is, oh my gosh, this is, man. Where is the collective right now? The Queen in reverse, and what was that? What does the collective come out as? The Queen of Swords in the upright. So we go from the reverse to the upright. So please do not judge how this plays out. I wish I had like a stand or something for this, because jeez. I can't make this up. I cannot make this shit up, man. I cannot make it up. So this 7 in reverse, you might get a betrayal, or it might be a self-betrayal, but I feel like it could be from somebody else. And it might leave you emotional and saddened that it happened. But it's going to give you a chance to speak your truth, be in your Queen of Swords energy in the upright, and it's going to give you a chance to cut out what is not serving you and to get the truth, and it's going to help to bring harmony and end the cycle in a harmonious balance and serendipity, because the sun is out here again. They're saying don't look at this as a bad thing. The sun is the happiest card in tarot. It's already a major arcana, and for it to be out here twice in the same place, bro, in the same fucking place. I cannot make this shit up. Whatever happens, please do your best. This is for me too. Whatever happens, please do your best not to judge it. Wait, meditate, get in touch with your intuition to move forward. I got the shakes. I'm not cold. Cause bro, this is like, I can't make this up. 7 of Swords energy, and I feel like, yeah, it'll be sad, whatever happens, or whatever betrayal might happen. You could betray yourself, or somebody else could betray you, but whatever happens is going to give you a chance to cut out what is not serving you, and it's going to bring, you're going to be queen in the upright. You going from the reverse to the upright, okay? And it's going to be closing out cycles. This is already a good card, reverse or upright, and there's a lot of happiness going on here. I don't know if you can see these two, but there's going to be some cycles closing along with some shadow energy the cycle of shadow energy is going to be closed. And I've been getting that in a lot of my readings, that shadow energy cycles are coming to a close. Why? Because you got source energy helping to bring balance and bring you out of this blame energy. Because the blame came out in the reverse, and you got star beings and spirit guides and ancestors all helping you to stay on your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there is a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Like I said, this might have you sad, but there's a plan far beyond what you can see. Because source energy is with you. And look out for signs and reminders. It could be butterflies, it could be feathers and birds. That's what's on the card. But if you see something and you get like an aha moment, or like ooh, I think that's what, or it feels like that, more than likely that's what it is. But I feel like, wow, that's crazy. The sun is out here twice in the same place. Like, what? But I want to emphasize this High Priestess card. This is it's important to stay centered and grounded and in touch with your intuition, and you can do that by meditating and staying centered and grounded. You can stay connected to your intuition by meditating and going within and looking inward and gaining new clarity from within. I feel like that's where a lot of your clarity is going to come from. A lot of your new clarity about your situations and what you need to do is always going to come from your intuition, because God is always talking to you through your intuition. Your soul, inner being, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat, is communicating through your intuition. And so to stay tuned into your intuition is going to be very beneficial for you going forward. You know, there's going to be victory when it comes to you choosing your passions, and so don't worry about, like, What if it doesn't work out, or this and the third? If you feel antsy, then wait and balance. You want to wait and balance your energies first. But there's going to be victory. But especially when you tune into your intuition and you're tuned into your intuition. Move around a little bit, gain some new perspectives, try to look at what you're looking at differently in a way that feels a bit better to you. I'm going to pull some surrender cards. I said some. I was only going to do one, but I said some, so it might be more than one. So we'll finish out this reading with some surrender cards and see what wants to come out. But yeah, to start off in the Queen in the reverse, to go to the Queen in the upright, I feel like everything is going to happen the way it needs to. But again, try not to judge it, because balance is being restored. And that might not look how you think it looks or how you want it to look, but you got Mother, Father, God energy, source energy working with you, and beings of light and love working with you and helping to bring balance. But it's important to also surrender and don't feel like you need to control how everything is going. Just let God work, let the universe work, let spirit work, and bring you what you have been asking for, and what you are manifesting, and the balance that you're asking for, and the harmony that you're asking for. I know that's what I asked for, harmony and balance. But I feel like this is a collective reading. I ask for collective energy and I always get what I want. Any surrender cards that the collective needs, anything that the collective needs to surrender. What is the collective needs to surrender? Any messages? Surrender defensiveness, which says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. And the defensiveness could be why the Queen is in the reverse, because she feels defensiveness and a bit weak. Not to say that you're weak, but if you feel that it's there, like, take it as it resonates. Some people need to surrender defensiveness. A sign is a sign of weakness. Alright. And then we got two more. But we're gonna end it here. So surrender to wonder and awe. And it says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And then we also have surrender your ego. And it says, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And again, that Queen in reverse, but she has, again, the King of Cups as well. And then this is ego. But I feel like there's going to be a chapter close on this, but also surrender that ego. Don't feel like you need to control everything. Let the universe work, and let the universe work for you and do what you ask without feeling like you got to control it, especially if it's not inspired action. Take inspired action and do what feels best to you, and you'll get to where you're trying to go. I feel like that's what I have for my new moon reading. Hopefully it resonates. If it resonates, let me know. If you need a personal reading, I will post a link in the description. Thank you, beautiful beings, beautiful souls, for allowing me and trusting me with your reading. I appreciate you immensely. I love doing readings because shit like this, like, it's beautiful. But we're gonna end it here because it's already over an hour. But tune in for the next reading. Hopefully this assists somebody in whatever they're feeling and it resonates. I don't know what else to say. I love you guys. Take care. Peace.